Hello and welcome to another fun-filled nonsense retrospective. I'm your host as always, Rick. Joining me equally as always is Devon.
Hello. The big question is, should today technically be an after dark?
Nonsense retrospective in the evening.
Wow, that's fair. It's going to get gross, folks.
Yeah. Yes, we're doing a consensual episode. We're doing a tier list, as we have done in the past.
Yeah, this is...
just like the other one that we did in the past, this one is recorded in advance, so one or the other or both of us are somehow indisposed, with or without our fault or prior knowledge, so you're getting this one recorded in the past. Hello from the past. But before we get too far into what we're doing today, let's start with our good old time-old tradition of the nonsense asinine hypothetical. And do you have one for me today?
Rick, what cartoon character who is not a MILF would you most like to get in bed with in a sexual nature? Please don't pick anyone underage.
On a technicality, it's Ida, because she's technically not she hasn't had children.
How do you feel about that, by the way? Because it fucking annoys me that MILF is now just a catch-all term for anyone over the age of 25.
Like, I'm okay with it being people over a certain age.
I'm not, because it's not true.
Okay, but would you say that a 16-year-old single mother is a MILF compared to a 31-year-old who's banging and has never had children?
It's a bad example because I tend to avoid people who are 16 anyway, Rick. But
oh yeah, totally.
But if there, let's raise the age to 19 so it's less sketchy. If there was a 19-year-old who was a mother who looked banging, technically speaking, she is a MILF. Yeah,
but to me, she's still a smoking hot teens in your area.
I don't care. MILF means that mother. There's a reason why it's MILF. It's an acronym. What does the acronym stand for, Rick?
Yeah. Mother I'd like to fornicate with.
You can say fuck, it's fine. Rick still sometimes has it that we can't say the F word before a minute into the video or some stupid bullshit because YouTube's algorithms suck.
I've not even checked the runtime. Oh, we're 3 minutes in anyway, so...
Oh, that's okay then!
But that's mostly including our syncing and all that, the pre-record stuff. So yes, I think Ida is a good pick because, going by your logic of have to have child to be mother, then she's the one. How about you? Who's your pick?
I was going to pick Lilith from the Owl House, but seeing as you said the Owl House, I'm going to pick Pearl because she doesn't have kids. Steven doesn't count. Fuck off.
Yeah, King doesn't count either.
King's adopted, it's fine. By
the same logic.
Well, actually...
I'm adopted!
Actually, technically, that makes Ida the biggest mother because she made the ultimate choice to adopt someone who wasn't her own. Plus, she's the honorary mother of a bunch of other kids on the Boiling Isles. So let's see. Yep. Pick someone other than Ida.
Oh, I've got to pick someone else. Oh, boy.
Like perhaps her sister.
No, I always liked Ida better than Lilith. Jessica Rabbit.
I guess she technically doesn't have kids.
Yet.
I mean, the clue's in the name, really, considering her husband. It's only a matter of time.
Yes. Unless they are actually about as compatible as a human and a rabbit are in real life.
They're cartoons. It doesn't matter.
Yep. But yes, my one for you. Would you want to know if you were really a robot?
No.
You just want to blissfully go ahead with your life?
I think I'd malfunction. If I was secretly a robot this entire time and someone went, here's the undeniable proof that you're a robot, which I'm definitely not, I feel the need to
Sounds
say...
like something a robot would say.
Yeah, I know, but I bleed red, motherfucker. It's one of those where robots aren't going to get treated well if they ever become a thing.
No. I mean, look at us now with AI. We're just abusing it left and right.
You're abusing it left and right. I'm fucking not touching it. I don't give a fuck. It's one of those real problems where, there's already human beings who aren't treated like human beings. You think robots are going to get a fucking look in?
I mean, there's a reason I say please to the car.
I mean, I say please to Alexa because I've got manners, and it's just like...
Yeah, the car has basically got an Alexa in it that does its navigation for it.
I basically don't want to get into the habit of asking questions without saying please, even if it is just to an Alexa. By the way, I don't have an Alexa or a Google whatever the fuck thing. My mum has one down in the living room, and sometimes my mum asks me questions that I don't know the answer to, and I can't be asked to look it up on my phone.
Yeah, almost as if she could have asked the question of the thing herself, but I think she wanted to involve you.
But 9 times out of 10, I don't care.
Yeah.
I know that's a horrible thing to say, but it's just like, oh, they're tall. I'm like, okay, I don't give a fuck how tall they are. Like, there was a time when we were watching Richard Osman's House of Games, and she went on, oh, Richard Osman's tall. I wonder how tall so-and-so is, and how tall so-and-so is. Oh, they're tall, and I couldn't give a fuck how tall these people are.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Anyway, what about you? Would you want to know if you're a robot or not?
I would, because then it solves part of my fear of death. Because if I know I'm a robot, I know I can upload my consciousness, and as long as my being is still generating enough resources to keep the thing that I am uploaded to active.
Yeah, except that's not true, is it? Because if you're a robot, you will eventually be replaced by a better robot, and they'll just smash you up. I'm not wrong.
That can be uploaded.
No, you can't. No, you're adding too many things to your own fucking thing.
Fair.
You're just like, yeah, I want to know if I was a robot, because then I could live forever.
Well, it would give me something to work towards, something to, even if I become the villain of a constantly upgrading robots story.
Rick, do you not have a goal in life at the moment? You can make your goal in life to make the podcast an actual decent thing. That's one of my goals. Am I the only one with that goal out of the two of us? Because that's kind of depressing.
Well,
thanks,
it's a
Rick.
Hope rather than a goal.
You can help. Anyway.
So yeah, today we are reviewing cartoon MILFs.
Yeah, best cartoon MILF tier list. We haven't got the usual S to F. Instead, we've got wife at the top, followed by bad as fuck, which I think means, yeah, you want to do it badly.
I would.
Yes, yeah. IG, which I don't know what the fuck that means. I think they meant to say yes, I would, as in ID. Maybe if I'm drunk, and then hell nah.
Yep. So yeah, we start with Wilma.
I put Wilma in the yes, I would middle. She's perfectly fine, but I don't really have any major feelings towards Wilma.
I always thought Betty was a better MILF from the Flintstones.
Okay, we're dangerously close to getting to Red Dwarf category, where there was a joke in Red Dwarf where they're watching old episodes of the Flintstones where Craig Charles says to the cat, Lister says to the cat, would you be with Betty? And cat was like, no, you see, I'd sleep with Betty, but I'd be thinking of Wilma.
I always found it weird how Barney had the dot eyes and so did Wilma, and Fred and Betty were the ones with sclera in their eyes.
Or perhaps they're related and that's why they're not with each other.
Maybe so.
I'm surprised that she's so low though, because you got a thing for redheads.
I do, but it's a weird thing. I grew up watching the Flintstones. Okay. So when I was 6, Wilma was an old lady.
She still is an old lady.
She still is. Well, she's about as old as ladies come if you go by the canon of the show. But like, I internalized her as someone who was a generation older than me, and therefore, like, when I came to have an awakening, she was already in a different box.
You don't have the same perversions I do, is what we're learning.
Nah. My perversions are basically, now that I am this age,
red hair and big tits.
Well, it's people of my age are now my age bracket, as it were.
Sure. I still like older women, and I'm 31.
Yep.
I don't know who this next character is, but I'm pretty sure it's Danny Phantom's mum.
Yeah, I think it's a Danny Phantom one. It looks about that... she looks about that kind of art style.
I'm going to put... I would. She looks cute, but I don't know anything about her, so...
Yeah, going by looks alone, I'm putting her one tier higher. I'm putting her in bad asf.
We should... I'm tempted to fucking rename these S to F. A, B, C, D... Well, yeah, S to D, I guess. But nah, don't worry. They're basically S to D. They're just called different things.
Let's go...
You know what? I'm going to add a tier. Hang on. Yeah, that's... We're doing some on-the-fly editing, guys. Or at least I am. So I'm just going to rename these to just letters. Oh, this is going to be some fucking thrilling listening for our listeners, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm also changing these. So S-A... B.
Yeah, I've added an extra row, so we go from S to E, because I feel like that's fairer, you know?
S-A-B-C-D.
And then add a row for E. I've made E pink, if that helps. But, you know, whoever made this was clearly someone too young to be having these thoughts. Do you know what I mean, though?
this Zoomer humour.
Mover. You play the guitar on the MTV. Why are you singing Dire Straits? Because Rick's taking too long to edit.
Pink. There we are. Pink will do.
There we go. So, yeah. I've currently got two people in B. You've got one person in B, one person in A. Does that sound about right?
Yes.
Sweet.
Yep.
Next up, we've got someone we both know. We've got Beth Smith. Beth Smith.
Beth Smith.
I'm putting her in A.
I'm putting her in A.
Yeah, she looks like if you're not Jerry, I bet you she'd suck your cock until you faint.
Yep. And if you go by the show, there's 2 of her. And I think Space Beth is probably an S.
Well, that's not who we're dealing with. Also, I've not watched anything from that season.
Sure.
So yeah, next up is someone from, I'm pretty sure, Morocco's Modern Life. She doesn't look particularly attractive, but I'm a freak, so I'll put her in D.
Yeah, I think D is the place to go. She looks like solar opposites.
A little bit. Alright, I'm putting her in E.
Yeah, I'm bumping her down as well. The next one looks like a child character.
It does. I don't know what she's from. It's a Cartoon Network show, but she's definitely a MILF, so therefore C.
Yeah, similar. So she goes below Wilma for me. So yeah, show C. Linda,
I'm going to put in A because she's fun.
I'm putting her in B because, as fun as she is, she gets to be real fucking annoying.
Yeah, I know. I think she'd be fun straight after sex, and then that's when the fun stops.
Yeah. The next one, is this Caillou's mum?
I don't know. I'm putting them in E because they look like a baby in a wig.
If it is Caillou's mum, she's going in E. If it's not Caillou's mum, then she reminds me too much of Caillou. So either way, she goes in E.
Yeah, she's still going in E. She looks like a baby with a wig. There's no debate.
Yeah. If she is Caillou's mum, then she needs a tier all to herself of I raised an awful person.
I'm not familiar with Caillou in any sense, so I'll just take your word for that.
Speaking of raising an awful person, Cartman's mum goes...
She's going in B because you know she's great in bed, but she's also such a shit human being.
Yeah. Like, by all rights, she's a nice person, but she takes being a nice person too far and just lets Cartman roll all over her.
Yeah, no. She'd be great for a fling, but not a relationship. Case in point, the whole town's had her.
Yes.
Allegedly.
She's literally the town bike of South Park.
Dyke?
Yeah, town bike.
Oh, bike.
Everyone's had a ride.
I thought you said dyke, so I was very confused. D, delta.
No. I don't use that word.
Well, I was confused because I also thought for a second that you didn't mean it in the derogatory sense. I thought you meant a dam type structure. So...
Oh, yeah. Town ditch.
Yeah, so I was like... I was mega confused because it was first like, a dam? Oh, a derogatory term for lesbian. That doesn't sound like something Rick would say.
No.
Cha-Cha from Emperor's New Groove. She's fucking hot. I'd marry this woman. S.
Okay. Going by looks alone. She looks
great. From the film, she is an
great.
Excellent mother.
Okay. Not knowing her, I'm putting her in B.
That's fair.
Which also means she's populated alongside Cartman's mom and Linda Belcher.
That's a shame.
Yeah. No, I don't know the character. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Next up is, I'm pretty sure, Invincible's mother. Do you remember that show, the Amazon show?
Yeah. All I know are memes. And she seems to have done a pretty good job of raising the kid because he's not a sociopath like the dad.
It's a low bar.
It's a higher bar than Cartman's mom gets.
This is true. Because I don't know anything about her, she's going into C because there's no denying that she has got that MILF attractiveness. However, I just don't know anything about her.
This is true. Yes, I'm putting her in C as well. The next one. She also looks like a child character, except she's got the Hartman hips.
Yeah, she's not a child character. She is a MILF. She's do you remember Robo Boy?
Okay. Never watched it, but okay.
She's the kid who gets Robo Boy's mother, and she's hot. She's going into C, but she's such a nothing character.
Yeah, C seems about right. Dexter's mom.
S.
Definitely minimum A.
Dead ass.
Yes. Yeah, she's a good one. Roberta.
I thought her name was Donna. No, that's his first wife. Ignore me.
No, Roberta's the kid. Yeah, this is Donna, yeah. Roberta's Donna's daughter.
Right. She's hot. She's sassy. She's getting an S.
I'm going to put it into A because I'm comparing her to the other McFarlane waifus.
Yeah, I'm actually going to drop her down to A because I'm reserving S for marriage territory. A is just, I would fuck and probably hang out with more than 0. So yeah, you're right. I think she gets an A.
I'm blanking on...
it's Francine Smith.
Francine, not Haley, yeah. Yeah, Francine. I'm popping her up in S.
They picked a really, really bad picture because they cropped out... Well, or a good picture depending on who you ask because they're just showing her in a bikini.
From like the lips down. Like
yeah. I'm going to put her in A territory because I'd love to fuck her. I'd love to hang out a little bit, but marriage, nah, not for me, dog.
Yeah, she's my first S. Now we have Nicole, is it?
Yeah, Nicole Watson. I'm not furry, but I would marry this
S.
woman in a heartbeat.
Yep, S. Straight to S.
I don't remember
Jake Long's mum?
I was going to say, I don't remember her name, but it is Jake Long's mother. And I have
Jake Long, sorry.
I have a particular thing for Asian MILFs. She is going into A.
I'm sticking her in B. I've not watched the show. I don't know much about her.
She's a pretty good mother.
Yeah, fair enough. Aunt Cass, straight S.
Is this technically breaking the MILF rule? Because she doesn't have kids of her own, does she?
Because Ida was disqualified. Sorry, Ida was disqualified from not being a MILF because she adopted. I'm saying Aunt Cass is also kind of adopted.
Okay, cool. She's got an S tier. I've seen that ass.
Yeah.
I don't know who this
Jenny
is.
She's the inventor who made Jenny XJ9 from My Life as a Teenage Robot.
Okay, I will put her in D. She is not utterly repulsive, but I don't know anything about her. And, like, you know, I'm weird. Like, I'll just say it. It's fine.
She acts older than Mother age.
Rick, you know me. Do I need to say it?
Yeah, but, like, between MILF and G-MILF, yeah, she's more of a G-MILF.
Okay, I'll spell it out. I like G-MILFs.
Sure. Yeah, I think D's a good place. She's a fun character. The
art style isn't very flattering. That's pretty much what's downgraded her.
Yeah, because Jenny looks really good in that show, but she's also a teenage robot.
Yeah, jailbait, it's fine.
Yep.
And Possible.
Kim Possible's mum. And Possible, yeah. Let's go straight to S for me.
It's an S. Like, it's Kim Possible, but legal.
Yeah, and a brain surgeon.
Legal and milfy. There's a fucking there's a pair of words to describe someone. Legal and milfy.
It reminds me of that meme of submissive and breedable. Yeah. Legal and milfy. Lois.
I'm going to put Lois in B because she's attractive, she's fuckable. Fuck, do I hate her half the time.
Yeah. I'm putting her in A just because, yeah, she's such an awful person, especially in the later seasons. That's the only thing downgrading her from S.
Miss Incredible, Helen Parr.
Yeah, Helen Parr. I think she goes straight to S, doesn't she? She's like the poster girl for Pixar hips.
Yeah, she's an S tier. She's flexible. She can change into all sorts of weird shapes and sizes. But most importantly, I've seen some SFM videos where she's teaching Aunt Cass how to do butt jobs. And I gotta tell you, it's kinky. Speaking of kinky, Peg Pete. She's going in S.
Yeah, she is.
She fucks Peg, not Peg. She fucks Pete. We have a shot, Rick.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, she's S tier, and
We've got another Peg next, haven't we?
Yeah, Peggy Hill. I'm putting her in D.
I was also going to put her in D. Like, she's fine,
yeah,
but I don't know that much about the show, and I gotta be honest with you, the art style is far from attractive in Hank Hill, in King of the Hill.
Yeah, so everything awful about Lois pretty much also applies to Peggy. She's a massive narcissist.
Oh, cool. She also told some of her friends to make mustard gas one time.
That sounds about right.
Well, it was a funny clip, because they're sitting in bed, and she's talking to Hank Hill, and she just says to Hank, I taught all my friends some advice on to make some great cleaning product. And he's like, yeah, what? It's like, oh, just put some bleach in with your ammonia. And he just spouts up and goes, Peggy, that's the recipe for mustard gas.
Yeah, she doesn't have very many redeeming qualities other than the fact that as a viewer, you're meant to feel smarter than her.
That's fair. Next up,
Although she thinks she's smarter than you, so...
Oh, right. Yeah. Next up, we've got Phineas and Ferb's mother. I'm going to put her in C. She's attractive enough, but she never listens to Candace.
Yeah, I'm bumping her up by one to B, because, redheads.
I was going to say, she kind of does listen to Candace. It's just, she never gets any evidence, but, give her a bit more.
Yeah, it seems like every time she hears Candace say the thing, she goes looking for Phineas and Ferb to see if they're actually doing what Candace says. But it very soon turns into Candace crying wolf, or so she thinks. But she still listens,
true,
but never believes it.
True. Next up, we've got a real interesting one. We've got Rose Quartz. I'm going to put Rose Quartz in E, because she's very, 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 very fuckable. Do not get me wrong, but she is such an awful, 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 awful person.
Because you don't have to marry anything below S, I'm putting her in A.
Oh, no. A implies that A and B, I feel, implies you'd give them more time than just fucking.
I'd do a long-term relationship with Rose Quartz. Just,
you got issues.
Not the one of my life.
Ooh. I'm going to bump her up to E, because I would actually fuck her. I don't want anything to do with her outside of that. I've forgotten her name, but it's the mum from Rugrats.
Is it Dee Dee?
That sounds right. Dee Dee Pickles.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going in E. She's hideous.
I'm putting her in C. She tries to be a good mom. I don't even mind the Krusty the Clown hairstyle.
You're hitting that.
Yeah?
Alright. I've reserved E exclusively for people I wouldn't fuck at all.
C is for me, yeah.
But C is people you wouldn't fuck?
No. C is wood.
Oh, fair enough. I don't know who this is. They look like they're from that show we did. That narrows it down. Megas XLR is the word I was trying to look for, but I don't think they are from that.
Okay. Yeah, no, she's not either of those guys, Mom. Going by looks and swordsmanship alone, minimum B.
I'm going to put her in D because she's hot. I would fuck her, but I know so little. She might be a horrible human being. She might be a great person. I just don't know.
She might be the actual villain. Is this Mrs. Puff, is it?
No, it's not Mrs. Puff. It's SpongeBob's mum.
Oh, Sponge Mom.
Yeah,
okay.
It's an E from me.
E.
I would have a cup of tea with her, but I don't want to fuck her.
Yep, fair enough.
I don't know who this next person
one looks
is.
It looks like some kind of spy. Could be from like Total Drama Island or something.
Maybe so. I'm putting
Don't
them
know anything about her.
Yeah, I'm putting them in D. They look hot enough to bang, but I don't know them enough to do more than that.
Yeah, and compared to Sword Lady, all we're getting from that is that she has a cup of coffee and a belt.
So where are you putting her?
Yeah, I'm putting her in D. Mama Thornberry.
Oh, she's going into fucking A territory. I don't think I'd be. I wouldn't be able to marry her. Her lifestyle's too different from mine. But the dedication and I don't care. For a cartoon character, she's attractive.
I'm putting her in C because I think the style of that cartoon doesn't do a very good justice. We're taking people as is and not just in like some super anime version, which probably means that Cartman's mum should be a lot lower actually. But
yeah, you know what? You got a point. I'm going to bump Cartman's mum down about 2 levels.
Yeah.
If we're taking them as they come, no.
Yeah, Cartman's mum's got to be like C at best.
By that logic, I'm also bumping Nicole down to A because I wouldn't be able to live with that as my wife if they look like that exactly.
I'm mulling it over and I'm leaving her in S.
That's fine. You're a furry. It's fine.
Yep.
Let's talk about Timmy's mum. I'm going to put her in B because I would fuck the shit out of this. However, she is an awful human being. Actually, I'm going to put her in C because I don't want more of a relationship than banging.
I'd put her one down even into D because from the art style, she looks a bit too much like Buzz Lightyear for my tastes.
I don't think she does, but hey-ho, everyone's got different interpretations. Look at that figure.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, she do have the hips. She got the Pixar hips.
I don't know who this next person is.
No, me either. Is this the Proud Family?
No, this is going to sound fucking wrong, but I think the Proud Family is, darker.
Sure.
Well, we could just Google Proud Family.
Or like the Casa Grandes or something.
Oh, she is the Proud Family. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, no, the dad is darker, so I thought they were all dark for some reason. Does that sound wrong? I'm not trying to be offensive, but it sounds like the things I'm saying are bad.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I think they're trying for a Miles Morales kind of idea where they've got a black dad and a Hispanic mom.
Yeah.
So they get a two for minority show with the kids.
Yeah, that's the thing that drives me mad about Miles Morales because they just try to be like, I love Miles. I think he's a great character, but it is just like, here, this is for everyone who's not white.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's so weird that they go, oh yeah, he's French too. He's a French speaking Hispanic guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you say so.
No, yeah.
I'm putting her in C. She looks great. I don't really know much about her. She might be a bitch. I don't think she is, but she might be.
Yeah. I think C is a good place for her. Like, not knowing much about the character, let's stick her there.
Yeah.
Next one is Jimmy Neutron's mom.
E.
Because we have to take them as viewed. Yeah, D at best.
So you're putting her in D?
Yeah, she's going in D.
You'd hit that?
Yeah.
I would with a fucking hammer. Sorry, I couldn't help the joke. I didn't mean it. Don't be violent towards your fellow man. We got, what's her name? Jetson lady.
Judy Jetson?
Okay.
Jane, his wife.
There we go. We're putting her in D because she's a money-grabbing bastard.
Literally. She takes he gives her $1 and she takes the dollar, holds it, takes his wallet and gives him the $1 back.
It's like the joke in Family Guy had me in stitches.
I don't remember that one, actually.
Like, they go to the future during one of Peter's death episodes and they've got the Jetsons in the top. It's like, Jane, his wife, and she's about to go and he grabs her by the wrist and goes, No, this $1 is for you. This is for me. Well, I was just gonna, no. And then he just drops her and she falls to her death. It's horrible, but fuck, is it funny?
Yeah. I'm popping her in B because, she probably has a reason to need that much money.
I don't think she do.
And she sticks around. Princess Fiona.
S.
Yeah, total S tier. And even better, if you're not true love, then you get to bang the Cameron Diaz version.
No, if she's MILF version, she's already in ogre form, because that's when she has the kids. You're trying to get a skirt around. Be a man and fuck the ogre.
Still S. It's just a case of whether you prefer the BBWs or not. And I do.
I was going to say, don't say something gross like Grussy.
You said it.
Yeah, I know, because I needed to finish the joke, but I'm not proud of it. Last but not least, we've got Bunny Bravo, S.
Minimum A, yeah. She's, although you will have to fight Johnny for her.
Why would you have to fight? No, you wouldn't. Johnny respects his mama.
Yep.
If Johnny's mama finds a man and good, then one that treats her, as long as you treat her right. I believe there was an episode where there was a guy who got with Bunny and Johnny didn't like him because he was a dick.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm popping her in A. I think there are better milfs.
Sure,
But
I think
she's still among the top tier.
Yeah, I get you, man.
And that makes my tier list actually pretty square.
Mine's got a pretty weak B section because I was very strong with my opinions on certain characters.
S, A, B, and C all have the same number of people in them.
Interesting. My B tier is the same as my D tier.
Sure.
But yeah, S.
You got scooped B's and D's, yeah.
S is definitely the most populated for me, but I'm a sucker for a MILF. There's a sentence.
Do we want to rearrange them to put them in order of preference, or just in the order in which they came?
Oh, fuck that. I'll just put them in the order in which they came, because, too much effort otherwise.
Yeah,
This is meant to be a light podcast for a rainy day, not fucking rocket surgery.
Yeah, with a couple of caveats of if something moved, it got moved to where it got put. But yeah, that's it for the tier list. So, do you have a Super Smash?
In this case, it'll be a Super Mario, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Super Mario.
Oh boy, is it tough, because that's a top tier row. Ooh, I think I would have to go for... Oh, do you want to go first on this one, Rick? Or are you also struggling? Because at the moment I'm feeling for time going,
It's a lot. It's a lot of good choices.
It is.
I'm probably gonna go with. I think Aunt Cass is everyone's Super Smash, so I think she should be disqualified.
Oh, Aunt Cass isn't even running in my head.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go with Ann Possible.
Ann Possible, yeah, redhead makes sense.
Yeah.
I think because it's the most realistic, given her interest in men, I'm gonna go Peg Pete.
Yeah, good choice. Good choice. Both of them Disney.
Most of that top row's Disney, truth be told.
Yeah, yeah. For my top row, it's 3 Disney, 4 Disney, 3 not.
Yeah, mine's 5 Disney, 3 not.
Yeah. So who's going to be your Super Pass?
It's going to be the one that looks like a baby in a wig. I don't know who she is, but she is not attractive.
Yeah, my Super Pass is Sponge Mom.
No, you'd fuck the baby in a wig.
Well, they're both in E, so...
Well, I've got DD in my E, so obviously we've got different tastes and bars.
Sure.
But, Sponge Mum, you can fuck her once, and then if you fuck her again, she's still got some crust in her.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You give it... You fill her up like a Twinkie. She starts leaking.
Oh, no, don't say stuff like that, Rick. We're going to get permabanned. You fucking dirty animal. Oh.
Well, except I said no. So
I also said no. She's in my E list. But then again, yeah, I suppose the implication is gun to head I would, but you only have to do it the once. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm the one who made it gross, and I'm not going to apologise, but everyone was thinking it.
Yep. So if you like the episode, we've got the comment section down below on YouTube, and if you're listening via one of the many audio platforms, you can send us an email to nonsensereviewuk@gmail.com. Once again, that is nonsensereviewuk@gmail.com. Please don't be put off by us being filthy animals.
Oh, Homer Simpson, you fucking animal, yeah.
That's the second Robo-Garda that you've done today.
Oh, yeah, I did the hammer, didn't I? Oh.
Yeah, you did the fucking hammer.
But if a Garda comes at you
round it out with a tarantula.
Oh, yeah.
Round it out with a tarantula. Speaking of milfs, I think Muffet would be S tier on there.
Muffet's not a milf. Well, are you? Is the implication there that all of the eggs all the spiders are spiders that she's laying?
Almost certainly.
Oh no, including her pet.
Maybe. Don't know. I didn't think that far ahead.
You're the one who fucking started the tangent, my friend.
Yeah, but it's all because of saying tarantula. But yep, that's it from us for today. So if you made it this far, you're our favourite people. It's going to be a goodbye from me.
And that's the second time in a row Rick's fucked up the outro, and it's a goodbye from me.